Honestly, I think at this point, the women on social media, they have completely lost the plot to anything that could substantially be good for them in their life. And not only have they lost the plot, but the fact that they are posting videos on social media to their echo chamber of other ill-informed females, these women too will complete the very vicious cycle and be a part of the vicious cycle that is slowly taking down our modern age.
A 32-year-old woman got ghosted by a 23-year-old that she matched with on a dating app, and their first date activity was supposed to be them like doing her taxes or something. A little bit of dating advice: don't ever make that a first date activity, don't make that a date activity. You shouldn't be sharing your financials, any W type forms, any forms, with a date. He doesn't need to know how much you make. He doesn't need to know how much you've donated. He doesn't need to know any of that stuff.
Or, here's another idea that's going to be very controversial. You could shut the f*** up.
Why not? Why isn't this a thing? So here's my, is women are so eager to make sure that they tell even a guy they first met on a dating app that they could be on their first date with this man. And these women are already telling this man how they should spend their money and what to spend their money on. But now all of a sudden women have a problem when men are taking steps to make sure their financial security is well taken care of. That's not how this works. This is another perfect example of women trying to pick and choose basically picking and choosing stuff that you really can't pick and choose. You can't sit there and demand that a man spend so much on you. You demand that a man makes six figures. You know exactly how much money that man makes a year, and you're on your first date with him, and you have the gall to sit there and say that, oh, well, a man that's doing a woman's taxes for free, probably. This is probably going to be a free activity. This isn't TurboTax. This man is doing a good service, I think, to this woman doing her taxes for free, which can cost hundreds of dollars in a lot of cases. And a lot of these women aren't getting W forms. A lot of these women are getting the hired contractors form, if you know what I mean, for the type of content they make. It's a totally different form when you're doing your taxes. So that might be the reason why, because she doesn't have an accountant. And so she's having to have this strange man she met on a dating website do her taxes for her. And let's not get this confused with women that go on dating websites. They go on dating apps looking for men to do chores for them. They will let's say they get on Tinder and they meet a mechanic. They'll go on a date with a mechanic and say something like, oh, my water pump's been giving me issues. Well, let's pull it up to the shop. Let's get it done tonight. Because these men do stuff like that. And these women know that. And then all of a sudden, these women are ghosting these men after they potentially save them hundreds of dollars. You really have to do another level, another type of mental gymnastics to try to think this is okay. This is not okay. This is what online dating has become. It's become Angie's List. Online dating is Angie's List for these modern women now. Now, I don't know if this woman knows this, but all this guy needs is a first and last name, and he can get all this information for like 99 cents. This information is online. You just need a first and last name, pay 99 cents, and all of a sudden you're in. You're in line. Oh, but now all of a sudden it's a big deal if he does her taxes. Well, what is he going to do? Steal her identity? You could pull out your license when you're buying a lottery ticket, and somebody could do it that way as well. It doesn't have to be done the way you think it needs to be done, but this still does not excuse the fact that you want to be up in a man's financial business, but all of a sudden you have an issue with a woman getting potentially $200 worth of free tax help. Get a grip.
If you're single and in your 30s, I feel like you're going to relate to this. Or honestly, if you're just a single woman who is going through it in the single journey. I was talking to a friend the other day, and we were both talking about how we're both single. I'm 30, she's 32. And we were like, what the fuck? Some people, they meet their significant others in high school. They meet in college. And we are out here doing all the work that it takes to just meet a man that we remotely feel attracted to. We are like, I've literally done plant medicine, I do breath work, I meditate, I manifest, I'm doing all the things. And meanwhile, Steve and Susie over here met when they were 24. They're just living their lives. And it's like, what else must I do? But someone gave me some really good advice the other day. And they were like, listen, we're here on this earth. We have soul contracts. Some people are here to heal the relationships that they have with their bodies. Some people, the relationship that they have with their hearts. Hello, me. But the more you focus in on what you don't have, what you're lacking, the more you are suffocating the energy around said thing, and energy can't move and energy can't flow. So if you're going through it in the single journey and the dating journey, please release the outcomes of what you want, like what you are dying to achieve, having a significant other, finding your person, and just enjoy your life and allow the energy to flow. And that mindset shift has been helping me.
Women.
This entire video is completely useless. There is nothing in this video this woman is saying. A lot of times these women do this. They will have these TikToks where they talk about healing journeys and manifestation and stuff. And the words do not make any sense. They're just talking random words, and it makes them feel good. It makes these women feel really warm and cozy to have the illusion of actually doing something when really you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. You're doing breath work and meditation. Oh man. So you're breathing and you're laying down with your eyes closed. Look, these women are not meditating. These women cannot go 5 minutes without staring into their iPhone. You think they're meditating for any large portion of time? You think they're doing breath work? Or you think they're getting out of breath by going up the second flight of stairs at the mall to get to Ulta? These women do not care about any of this stuff. This is just a grift for these women to grift on. So let's go with some of this, some of the stuff she said, which I just want to start off by saying that the whole single journey narrative is always an amazing. That's just like the icing on the cake, isn't it? We're all on this single journey. Hey, I'm on a single journey. On a single journey. Then she points out that her friends met when they were 24. Her friend met someone when she was 24, and they lived happily ever after. But here's the bad news for women like this. For this point, a large majority of women, I would assume, is that they have this in their mind that they need to be 100% attracted to whatever man, and they need to be head over heels. They need to get the warm feelings in the tummy, the spark. A lot of women call it a spark. They'll see a spark, or they'll find a spark or something. And if that doesn't happen within the first couple of whatever time frame they give it, then it's a no-go. It's a bust. But who's going to tell them? Am I going to tell them? Let's just say after you've been going on your single journey, aka girls nights, aka hot girl summers, aka Miami vacations, aka strong and independent lifestyle. Once you start going on a journey like that, it is very hard to get the spark. It's very hard to find the man that you feel like you are going to be with, because you can't properly bond with any man. You have thrown that away by hooking up with hundreds of other random dudes that you had no intentions with, and they had no intentions with you. That was made out at the very start, and you threw it all away. Now this is your choice, not mine, because I honestly I could not care less. The choices these women make. It does not affect me, because as I've said before, this woman is a walking red flag. This right here is the biggest red flag. Women that talk into their phone. If you see a woman do this, run. Honestly, just run away. It all starts off innocently enough. It does all start off innocently enough with the makeup tutorials and the clothing hauls. Maybe they got their nails done and they want to post a pic of the nails. But see, the validation these women get, it is intoxicating. And they're always looking for that next big hit later on down the line. And then all of a sudden, a woman with no training, no certification, she's single, terminally single, ran through and hitting the wall, and all of a sudden she's a professional dating guru. lifestyle coach. I don't think the math isn't mathing with, with that one. So let me know what you guys think. Comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Rat Boy out.